I'm Broderick Greer, one of the clergy here at St. John's Cathedral, and I'm joined by Paul and Griffin, two new members here who are going to talk to us a little bit about what draws them and what draws you to St. John's Cathedral. Thank you both for being here today.
Yeah, so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
So for that first question, what first drew you to St. John's and what keeps you here?
Yeah, so when we were kind of coming out of COVID, wanting to go to churches in person, started going to a variety of different places throughout Denver. And I had previously been to St. John's well back in like early 2010, and so it was on my list of churches to check out. And immediately from coming to the cathedral, you could tell there was just that sense of community and diversity and inclusivity that you just wasn't readily apparent at other churches. Some churches, it was all old people or all young people or no kids, and you come to St. John's and you just have the mixture of all ages, all colors, like kids, no kids, and just immediately felt that this diversity of the community here was just such a welcoming place for us to be.
The only thing I'd highlight there is that it was both the diversity but also the inclusivity. While there was this diverse body, everyone was inclusive of one another to create a holistic congregation that really drew us into St. John's.
And you've recently had an addition to your family.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And this addition is in the room with us, which is so amazing. Tell us a little bit about what it means for you to raise a child, not only in the Christian faith, that's a given, but to raise a child specifically in the context of St. John's Cathedral.
I would say that the diversity and inclusion brought us into St. John's, but we stay now that we have a daughter to raise her in the St. John's congregation because it is so inclusive. And one of the things that really took us by surprise almost was how welcoming the entire congregation was for families, particularly with little kids. I personally grew up in a church where if anyone under the age of 13 made a peep, you were immediately removed. Where here it's smiles, outreach, people wanting to get to know our expanding family, which was really fantastic and really kept us wanting to come back and have Riley be brought up in St. John's.
Amazing.
Yeah, and there was a line one Sunday, the dean's sermon that like stuck out, or just in welcoming notes that they say, hey, we like the noise of babies. It means there's life here. It's not like a baby makes a noise and like people are giving you dirty looks to go. They're like, wait, no, like let me, like who's this little one who's right behind me? Or can I take them or hold her? So just to have that from the top all the way just to the bottom of people are just excited about the life in this church from the youngest of ages is so great and such a cool place to be able to bring up our daughter.
And I haven't asked anyone else about this, but I just feel compelled. I would love to hear what St. John's teaches you about God.
Oh gosh, that is a deep question. The graduate level divinity school question. I'll start if you want. I think one thing, it's like God is alive here in this community. It is not the like God who is removed and on high and kind of just looking here. It's like God takes the shape of all the people at St. John's who are helping us with Riley and doing the work in the Denver community and just kind of worshiping together. It's the God spirit is alive at St. John, which is a great feeling.
I would add on to that through the sermons you learn that God is reinforced, that God is omnipresent and not an omnipresent in just a judgmental way of witnessing what's going on and passing judgment on that, but God is present in walking outside. God is present in interacting with people of different backgrounds. God's present in feeling frustrated, which is new parents. Surprise, we're frustrated sometimes. But God is present in that emotion, and that's a calming factor and something that I really like about the teachings here of God is with you and God is present in this congregation, this city, this state, this country, this world, at all times, which is a really fantastic perspective.
Well, we cannot thank the two of you enough for your presence here today, what you mean to St. John's, and the way that you're living out your baptism in such a special way. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.